My name is Vanessa Ingham, and I am doing my major in radiological science and communications. I felt would be a very good course to take, considering the fact that I'm going to be communicating with a lot of people a lot more often. I am doing my my lecture on listening. A lot of people feel that listening and hearing are the exact same things, which they actually are not. Hearing is basically the physiological process of decoding the sounds. You could be watching the TV and your partner could be talking to you in the other room, and you hear them talking to you, but you're not really computing what they're saying to you. When you are listening, you are actually receiving and constructing meaning from and responding to the verbal and the nonverbal messages that are being sent to you. With listening consists of also selecting, attending, understanding, remembering, and responding. To select is to basically sort through all the myriad of noises that are going on, around you, such as when my daughter is trying to get help with her homework, and my other two daughters are giggling and playing in the background. I'm basically having to select listening to my daughter that's trying to talk to me instead of listening to the ongoing noise in the background. To attend, you're basically you're sustaining your focus on who's talking to you, to what the message is being given. You're making eye contact, letting them know that basically you're hearing what they're saying. No, you're not hearing. You're listening to what they're saying to you. To understand is to basically assign meaning to the message that is being given to you. You experienced this once before, so you understand what it is that is being said. To remember, basically, you are, excuse me, you are recalling basically the information. You are thinking back about the information that is being given to you. To respond is to basically confirm that you are understanding what was said to you. You are basically relaying what was said to you back with kind of a question to it, to make sure that you are actually getting exactly what it is that they're trying to say to you. There are 4 different types of listening styles. You have your relational listeners, your analytical listeners, your critical listeners, and your task-oriented listeners. Relational listeners generally listen with the feelings that is being portrayed, from the person in their message. Such as I'm being a relational listener when I am talking to my mom and my mom's having a hard time, and I'm feeling what it is that she's saying. I'm empathizing with her. I feel bad for her. I'm sorry that she's going through that, and I want to help, The analytical listeners basically tend to withhold judgment until they hear, the whole thing. I'm being an analytical listener when my daughters come to me and they're disputing over as to who it is that needs to pick up this mess or whatever inside the room. I'm listening to exactly what it is that they're saying, and before I make a decision as to who it is that needs to pick this up and who it is that needs to pick that. Your critical listeners, they are the ones that prefer to listen to the exact facts. They listen for possible errors, such as when my daughter comes to me and says, I don't know why it is that Sophia hit me. I have to make sure and ask her, are you sure that you didn't hit her also? Even if it was light or playful, you sure that you didn't do that? When you are being a task-oriented listener, you want what it is that you're supposed to accomplish being basically said to you point blank. You know, I want this, this, and this done. You know, okay, you know, hey, it's perfect. It's right there in front of me. I'm being a task-oriented listener when I'm in math class and my math teacher says, okay, this is exactly how you solve these equations. These are the questions on your homework assignment that I want you to answer. Great, you know, you gave me the exact key to the point, what it is exactly that I need to do. There are also barriers that come up with listening. You have your self barriers, which is basically personal habits that work against your listening well. You have your information processing barriers that you know, basically you don't understand the idea that is being said to you. It just basically goes in one ear and out the other. It's just, you know. And then you have your context barriers, which is basically the surroundings around in which you listen. This is my lecture on listening, and I appreciate you listening to my lecture. Thank you.